Welcome to Quick Moba. So you want to dual wield swords and chop your enemies up like Kirito with flashy combos, then this is the video for you. Allain is a great team fighter who is capable of dishing out decent damage while being mobile and hella tanky. He has CC immunity and deals mixed damage, so it's harder to build against him. His ult makes him a good initiator and a good escape tool as it makes him untargetable. However, his combo may leave him somewhat vulnerable, and his dashes needs to be stocked. His sustain depends on his ability to hit enemy heroes, so he won't survive if he's kited or he can't reach any enemy heroes. For his abilities, his talent Howling Blade grants him Fury, which increases his damage penetration and helps him heal when he hits a hero. That means you can't just heal off minions, but when dueling against other heroes, you'll be surprised how well he can survive. His first skill, Meteor Kill, or Kirito's Starburst stream, is his bread and butter, his main source of damage. Attack 3 times and then activate the skill to knock up your enemies and end with a powerful finish. Although this skill gives you CC immunity, it does lock you in animation, unless you use skill 2 or his ult. Time and aim this skill well, and you can easily clear minion waves and deal tons of damage. Just be ready to dash if the enemy gets behind you. His second skill, Moonlight Flash, is a dash that deals damage and slows enemies while buffing his movement and attack speeds. This skill is important for repositioning as well as chasing. However, you should be careful because he somehow needs to charge his dash stocks. After two quick dashes, you need to wait. It's not a long dash, so find small walls where you can dash through for quick entry or escape. His ultimate, Death at Sunset, makes him become untargetable. After a short delay, he lands and deals area damage. For every enemy hero hit, he gains marks and fury. It is both a good initiation tool and an escape tool. So, in teamfights, try to target as many as you can but always prioritize their damage dealers. However, don't blind out into a full team. If you don't have your teammates backing you up, you're not invincible. This skill also makes a good escape tool if you're gang. For leveling priorities, always upgrade your meteor kill first since it's your main form of damage. Then out whenever it can be upgraded. Lastly, upgrade the dash. His combos are not too difficult. They mostly depend on the situation and aren't set in stone. When farming minions and the enemy engages, 1 2 basic attack, rinse and repeat, and out when necessary. When engaging or chasing, 2 basic attack 3 times, 1 basic attack, rinse and repeat, and out when necessary. Or when initiating, out 1 2 basic attack, rinse and repeat. Just remember you need at least 3 stacks of energy when using skill 1. This gives you the highest DPS. In situations where you're farming and the enemy comes at you, use skill 1 as soon as they come in. They probably want to CC you when they initiate, but skill 1 grants you CC immunity. After unleashing your blades on their face, dash past them and continue basic attacking them until your skills get off cooldown. Don't use up your skill 2 unless necessary because it's your chasing tool. If the enemy dodges your skill 1 and hit you from behind, reposition with 2. Use alt whenever you feel like they are going to hit you with their high damaging skills, or when they try to escape. The shield from your alt could help you tank at least one turret shot. For spells, I believe Execute is his best in slot as it adds surprising killing power. Although Flash and Frenzy are other options, I don't think they are as useful as Execute. Flash can be redundant if you play with skill 2 well. Frenzy is okay if you plan on tanking most of the fights and leaving the assassination to your other teammates. However, Execute is great when you're trying to get ahead in the 1v1 duels, as well as hunting the marksman and mage in teamfights. Not to mention the true damage could also execute tanks. Now for items, as usual, items are flexible things you should select based on scenarios. He could start with sword or boots depending on whether you can get a kill from the opponent or you just want to farm and avoid skill shots first. You can opt for Boots of Fortitude against physical heavy opponents, or my favorite is Boots of Tranquility for shorter cooldowns. You can buy Nettle Gauntlets or straight Blazing Cape, especially against enemies with high sustain. Then go Sparkforged Dagger for increasing your damage, especially magic damage. You can then complete your Cuirass of Savagery for more movement speed and damage. Next, get Blood Rage for the juicy emergency shield. Long Night Guardian goes a long way against mages. Overlord's Plate Mail is very useful for skirmishes as you will recover outside of battles before joining in again. For runes, you can go Void, Stealth, and Fate for more health, cooldown reduction, physical attack, movement, and attack speed. During the laning phase, first thing first is to buy Iron Sword or Boots, then rush to lane. At level 1, there are very few characters who can beat you in a brawl, especially if you hit your whole mid-tier kill. However, those characters do exist, such as Main. Against them, it's probably better for you to focus on farming and getting your items. Reaching level 2 may even seem like a rush. If against some characters who are weak early game, you can go ahead and bully them by hitting them when they try to last hit the minions. Unleash your combos whenever you can and don't forget to execute. If the enemy roams, just push. When teleportation portal is up, keep an eye on the minimap and find opportunity to teleport to the farm lane and try to net yourself a double kill. If you can push, push and make sure to check on the jungle bosses. During the middle and late phase, there are a few options. Option 1, keep on pushing your lane and keep their clash laner there, or escape when they come to gang. Option 2, move with your teammates and try to win skirmishes by tanking or chasing their damage dealer. If your own damage dealer is skilled, you can work as a bodyguard and protect them. If this video helped, do like, subscribe, and comment what else you want to see. I'll see you in the next one.